Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very much a last minute little get ready with me before I go do some emails and admin and have some meetings today. This is very much a go-to look for me if I'm not filming a specific hair or makeup tutorial. I feel fresh, clean, hair is out of my face, not too much fuss on my makeup. Yeah, this is very much a me look. So if you want to know how I did it, then just keep on watching. Skincare is done. I have been loving this, the Rosy Inc Serum, and I've been applying it to the back of my hand, 2 pumps, and blending it in with just like a big fluffy brush on the back of my hand first. This is how celebrity makeup artist Mary Phillips does it. And not that any way is really the right way, but I think there's just different methods for different outcomes, and I have been really loving a simple skin-like there but not there base. This is very lightweight. You're not going to get a lot of coverage. It's more just evening out. So if you have just a little bit of redness or pigmentation and you just want to cancel it out, this is the way forward. Also, I don't know, I'm just kind of over heavy looking skin, like with foundation and concealer. I just think it's so makeup-y, and I'm really into embracing my natural skin this year, as we know. So this is just a really nice glowy base, and I can build it up where I want and it will never look cakey or anything. Of course, on days that I have like an event or something, I'll go a little bit full coverage, but this is for sure an everyday base for me. I still have a little bit of tan left over on my body, and the shade I was using was 060. I just find it's the most natural on my skin. I have a couple shades lighter, but I gravitate clearly to this one the most because we're halfway gone. I'm gonna take the Vieve Concealer, and when I mean the tiniest little dots, because this is quite full coverage. So I'm gonna do a tiny dot there, and then anywhere maybe a scar or pigmentation is coming through, take a setting spray, anyone will do. And then I'm gonna take the same brush that I used for our base just to start dabbing it in, and then any areas that I think I need a little bit more blending, I'll take my ring finger just for that skin on skin contact. I'm also going to take a little bit of the Sculpted by Amy brightening concealer. I think it's in the shade Beige. You can see just a slight shadow under my eye here. I'm just going to pop that in there, and that's going to brighten it up. For this, I'm going to take my ring finger and slowly blend that into my under eye because it's super delicate, and this is really more for brightening purposes, not coverage purposes. That's a clean, fresh looking base for me, so I'm going to go on to bronzer, and I'm actually going to take the shade Fair from the Pearl Beauty Cream bronzer. I have fallen back in love with the shade, obviously taking it on the one brush. And I'm going to show you, it's more of a beige undertone, a little bit more neutral. Light is definitely that warm bronze tone. This one is just so nice for a subtle bronze, but more sculpting, but not in that gray cool tone. I don't know, I can't get on board with that super cool tone sculpting. It's just not for me. I think we just need a little bit of warmth in those areas. And it just is really, it's a more natural approach than the light shade if you don't want it to be as obvious that you're wearing like a bronzer. But I'm putting it in all the areas I normally would, and then just really buffing it into my skin. I also love to put it on my finger and go around my lips, and it just creates that fuller looking lip, and then blend it out. For eyebrows, I can't stop using this NYX one. It's the Brow Tint Pen, and I have it in the shade Taupe. I'm just kind of creating little brow hairs in the areas of my brow that need a little bit more strength, so mostly just the tail. Mine really taper out, and this kind of just allows me to add a couple more brow stroke looking hairs. Just thickens out the ends, which I prefer, but it keeps it really, really natural because it's more of a stain rather than like product on top of your skin. It like stains the skin, so it doesn't look as texture heavy. And I just pop a little bit through the mid area right into the front, but really soft in the front because I don't like a block looking brow. Never miss curling my lashes, so I'm taking, there's a lash on there. Taking the Tweezerman lash curler, getting right at the root, pumping it a little bit looking down, and moving it back, and just little pulses. It truly makes all the difference. It gives you an instant eyelash lift and makes your mascara go on, I think, better. Like, you don't have to do as many coats. Patty has just pulled in, so if you hear a door open and shut, that is him. I'm taking Hourglass Unlocked. It is a tubing mascara, so it doesn't smudge, it doesn't crumble. You gotta work fast with it. Like, if you want 2 coats, don't wait long in between. But it is a good mascara. It is my absolute favorite mascara until I can create the perfect one, which is taking way longer than I expected. That is 1 coat. I'm potentially the messiest mascara applier, but it's super easy to remove, so don't get hung up on that. Now I'm going right in with a 2nd coat just to clean it up and spread out all the lashes. I've been using this mascara for 2 years now. I had to get a little mini for travel, and I just love it. It's so good. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit, so I'm gonna go on to cheeks and lips, and then I'll clean up around my eyes. For cheeks, I think I'm gonna add a little pop of pink, so I'm gonna take the ever so loved Dior blush in Rosy Glow. It's the viral one that's like a pretty pastel pink. Just gonna take it on a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna keep it at the high points of my cheeks just to kind of emulate a rosy glow, just like the name. A little bit over my nose, flush of rose. Placement with blush genuinely can change the shape of your face. Because I'm keeping it so high in my eye, like almost right under my eye, it's like lifting my cheeks. If I was keeping it down here, it's gonna give me a totally different look. So just remember that whenever you're applying your blush, I think it's easier to go higher whenever it's a softer pastel blush. If it was a little bit more depth, I think I'd keep it a little bit more on that contour line onto my cheeks over my nose. But because this is so light in color and in depth, you can get away keeping it quite high, and it really lifts the face and makes it look really youthful too. Because we're going for that really soft feminine vibe, I'm gonna take the Pearl Cream highlighter in Sunkissed, which has a pink pearl undertone. I'm gonna keep it right on top of that blush, only in areas that I want glow. As soon as I start to bring it here, it's just gonna emphasize any pores. This is a very subtle highlighter. It's gonna emulate healthy looking glazed skin, not like boom, I'm wearing highlighter makeup. It gives the most natural results, which I prefer. Maybe it's just me, but I love a good forehead highlight, especially because I'm wearing my hair up today. I just think it adds to the glow. My current everyday lip at the moment has been the Kylie Cosmetics Kylie lip liner. I have the lip kit and I do like it, but I'm not really into matte liquid lipsticks at the moment, but the lip liner in itself is so good. And then for lip gloss, I have also been loving, I've had this for a year now, the Hot Chocolate Fenty Beauty lip gloss, which I think is going viral at the moment on TikTok because it's that brown gloss shade everyone loves. It is really pretty. I love it. It's like a cool tone brown, which is going to complement the cool tone pink. Because we're still in the cool tones, we can get away with a brown even though we have pink. You can obviously get away with a pink on your lip if you'd like. For every day, I think this is just really nice. Now for a little bit of shine elimination, I'm taking the Pearl Translucent Powder and just a little puff. I think this one is from Amazon. I'm gonna rub it in and then tap the excess off, and then just press in areas that produces a lot of oil. So I'm not even going right under my eye. I'm really just keeping this at the corner of my nose. This area here definitely has the largest pores and creates the most oil. But I don't need to go under my eyes. I feel like the less amount of powder under there, the better. And a little bit around my chin, sides of my nose, and the middle of my forehead. I'm going to add just a little bit of a corner wing with the Jones Road eye pencil, the Beth pencil in brown. I'm going to come up a little bit closer. All I'm going to do is start at the corner of my eye and sketch out just a little wing. And with my fingernail, sharpen it up. That's it. All that does is just create the illusion of a little bit of a longer eye. Final spritz of setting spray. I'm always scared that one day I'm just gonna like let go of this whenever I'm fanning myself and it's just gonna chip my tooth or something. I'm gonna do a very simple pony braid just because I'm on 5th day hair today. I had dry shampoo in yesterday, but she's looking greasy. That's okay. We're gonna work with it. So I'm gonna create just a little bit of a middle part. And then I'm gonna take this cute little brush, which is a little messy, sorry, it's Kent. I think I got it in like TK Maxx or something. Anyways, the brush bristles in it have like a whole bunch, so it really gathers the hair together. And because I'm on 5th day hair, I don't really need to put a lot of like hairspray in it to create a slick look, because the oils that I've naturally created do that for me. I'm gonna keep it kind of low today, like ear height. Honestly, the brushing and placement is the longest part of a slick ponytail. I think I'm happy with that height and placement, so I'm just going to take a similar colored hair elastic, tie it in place, and once I've done that, I just go through with the brush again. Oh, there's a massive hair just chilling on the cheek, and kind of correct any direction that the hair is going that I don't like, and play around with the top if I need some pieces pulled out. I could leave it in a pony, but I think I want to do a braid. Just gonna section it into 3 and do a very basic braid. Nothing special about this. I just think this is a really cute hairstyle, the slick back ponytail into a nice simple braid. Then I'm gonna take a clear elastic. Cute, like that. Okay, and then the final step, my favorite step, is this Got To Be, it's like the gel, but it comes in like a brow situation, although I don't use it on my brows, but I use it on my little flyaways. So I just kind of go through. Oh, got some dandruff, keeping it real here, and some grays popping through, also keeping it real. And just comb down the flyaways. Fine blondes have a weaker hairline. I don't know if or pull up hair, don't do that. Maybe it's just me, but I think, like, I've always had these baby hairs. That's nothing new, but this just kind of slicks them down into place and helps the hairstyle look complete. So this is the final look. This is very much my go-to everyday weekly look if I'm not filming a hair or a specific makeup tutorial. I feel clean, hair's out of the face, makeup is fresh and very natural. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.